harassment. It's not just stalking and adult bullying, quote unquote. Gangstalking targets you physically. Gangstalking is a war. And right now I'm dealing with a tooth infection. I can feel both in my neck and in my head because the program got a dentist to poke a hole in my tooth to give me a tooth infection, which can lead to heart attacks and strokes. So that's one thing that I'm feeling right now. That's giving me more brain inflammation. So commonly correlated with autism is neuroinflammation. So I already have a neuroinflammation problem due to my autism. And what does brain inflammation lead to? It leads to madness, harder time to control your temper and impulses, lower inhibition, you can get aggressive and things like this. So I'm taught with a program that works to exasperate my mental health problem, not my mental health problems, but my brain inflammation problem, okay? So I'm autistic, I got brain inflammation, I'm not crazy. Neuroinflammation, the program works to target me ways that exasperate, make it worse. I get sprayed with chemicals sometimes when I go outside. Gangstalk is not just psychological warfare. Gangstalk is physical warfare. The program got a dentist to poke a hole in my tooth on purpose to give me a tooth infection when I went to a dentist. That's one of the ways the program started me physically. They put up a dentist to purposely give me a tooth infection, to poke a hole in my tooth. And then the program left a dead end outside the clinic. This is how sick this program is. They also shot me in the leg with a dart gun. That's another thing that I'm feeling right now. I have a bad feeling my right leg from being shot in the leg with a dart gun by the program. So right now I'm feeling the effects of two ways that the program started me physically. They give me a tooth infection, got a dentist poke a hole in my tooth, and they got another flying monkey work for the program, an agent, to shoot me in the leg with a dart gun. So I have a constant feeling in my right calf from being shot in the leg with a dart gun. I believe that could be a murder attempt. Okay, this program touched me physically, and you know what? It struck me today. It's really getting to me. So it's not just the mood. It's about my brain being affected negatively by the target, the tooth infection, and everything else. So the program uses chemical warfare too. So one of the ways that I've noticed that it's like if I get exposed to perfume, that a lot of times gets me stressed and I can't sleep and things like this the following night. And the program uses perfume to target me physically. The program that targets me physically is the main point of this program. And it's really, I'm not happy about it. So right now I'm feeling my tooth infection in my neck and in my head too. Because the program got a dentist to poke a hole in my tooth. And then the same program got a perp to shoot me in the leg with a dart gun. That's not the way I've been attacked physically. And the program uses the spacing with chemicals when I'm outside. The program spacing with chemicals when I'm outside. So yes, I'm being stalked and harassed every time I go outside, but it also attacking me physically directly, spraying chemicals on things like this. And I shouldn't have to live like this. It shouldn't be that if I'm going outside, I have to spend 3 hours to get dressed and start a security system because I'm the tolerant program that will go inside my home and poison my food if I don't. And that has targeted me physically before, so I have to overdress to protect my body from new attacks by the program. Okay, so I have permanent damage for the program. I got shot in the leg with a dart gun, and the program poked a hole in my tooth, got a dentist. So gang stalking is a war. It's not just adult bullying. It's domestic terrorism. And there's Christian ministries that are involved in gang stalking, do the Bible Church, Raphael Arnold. I've seen it, and I understand it's supposed to discredit me. They target in ways that if you report them, they intended to discredit you. When the program does things to you that are ridiculous and sound too big to be real, so that they can do it and get away with it, kind of. It's like make the thing big. So I'm targeted with gang stalking, and I've been targeted for more than a decade, and I've had permanent damage from the program. I got it poked in the tooth. I got an the program gave me a tooth infection. Okay, because that's one of the ways the program started me physically. They also shot me in the leg with a dart gun. So and they spray me with chemicals sometimes. So I've been sprayed with chemicals when I go outside. I do believe they did that today. I do believe that they could have done that today. There was a car that drove past me and I could see like stuff, like I got dust in my eyes right after the car passed. So the program targets me physically. I've been targeted physically in various ways. It's like, stop being cowards in my chat. You're not in the room, so stop barking, pussy. Okay, you little scared pussies. You're into that, aren't you? Stop being cowards, okay, you little scared cowards. Stop riding and bark like a little scared dog. Okay, nobody will abuse you until you're quiet. They right. So, but it's like, oh, Mike is crazy. He's an angry person, okay? But he gets treated like this in the chat, and that's not why he's angry all the time, because he's constantly harassing me left and right, and totally physically. You're not, stop trying to sound like you're in charge or in power. You're a scared little pussy talking in my chat, understand? It's like you're talking shit and act like you're aggressive and dominant. Hide by anonymity, understand? I was in the supermarket today, and the program has had people like you come and say that you're the little plaything boy toy on the program. I walked around the store and say, is there anybody in here want to treat like a toy? No, nobody is, understand? But it's like online, you're acting like I'm disempowered and weak when you're the fucking weak ones, understand? So it's like a little scared coward, understand? Little scared coward. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. I'm not even going to check the comments. So here's the point. I'm a total video. I'm talking with Gangstalked. I've been targeted for more than a decade, and the point targets me physically. I've been shot in the leg with a dart gun. You can search CIA heart attack gun, CIA dart gun, and I feel that right now. And I'm also feeling the effects of a tooth infection Paul gave me. So I can feel it here, and I can feel it in my neck and in my head. So right now, I'm feeling permanent physical damage from 2 ways I've been targeted by the program for. And I'm not whining, little pussies. Stop whining. David spent a lot of time talking about the persecution. I am wounded. I am weak. My soul is heavy from fasting and this. But if Mike is a Christian being persecuted, and he does the same thing, now it's not, oh, you like David. It's like, stop whining. Get off it, like Red Fink Arnold. Okay, little coward. So anyways, the point. I'm a target of gang stalking, and it's a war, understand? It's a war. I'm a target of gang stalk, it's a war. And I have a tooth infection that was caused by the program because just like Toshis Setzer received perfect medical treatment, that's one of the ways I've been targeted. Was that I go to hospital and this bad things happen on purpose. So I went to a dentist, and the program got the dentist, I believe, put her up ahead of my appointment to be like, your job is to give me a tooth infection when it's there. And she poked a hole in my tooth, gave me a tooth infection. And right now I feel that in my neck and in my head. Okay, which why I went downtown today because I was going to buy a bottle of whiskey. Okay, and I'm not recommending that to other people if you got a tooth infection. I'm just telling you why what made me feel like buying a bottle of whiskey is having a tooth infection. Okay, so anyway, that's the point. And I have permanent damage to my right leg from being shot in the leg with a dart gun. I suspected something. Okay, they shot with something. I suspect it was a dart gun. So I'm a Christian warrior in a war targeted with a secret persecution program called gang stalking of targeted widows, and I've been targeted for more than a decade. And this is an atrocity. This is abuse. This is tyranny. This atrocities are committed, and they target me with chemicals, poisons. If you're targeted, you get targeted with poisons. I've been targeted right away physically, chemicals, poison, a variety of poisons, and so on and so forth. And as usual, there's 3 sock puppet accounts showing up in my chat because Mike says a targeted video, and within minutes of going live. It's almost like they're doing like narcissistic word salad, but it's like you're trying to confuse me by writing unclear. Okay. You weirdo. So anyway, I'm a target video. I'm talking gang stalking. I've been taught for more than a decade, and I don't care. Yes, I feel like killing people sometimes, and I'm not Mr. Nice Guy. Just like the founding fathers felt like killing the British. It's like I'm not ashamed of that. I feel like killing people sometimes. It's how mad I am. Okay, and I have every right to understand. Just like do the Bible have the right to abuse me with psychological abuse? They feel justified in that, understand? Now, but if I feel justified, they like hypothetically say that I feel like killing people sometimes. It's people that work to murder me that I feel like killing. So I'm not threatening anything. I'm saying just like the founding fathers felt like killing the British, or allies felt like killing the Nazis, knowing the atrocities that were being committed by the Nazis to human beings. That makes me so mad that I could feel like killing the people working for the program. I say that I feel like it sometimes. It's not the same as threatening to do it. Okay, I'm just saying I feel so mad sometimes. I feel like these people deserve to be dead, and I've had murder attempts by the program. So anyway, it's a point. I've been sprayed with chemicals, and I did believe they sprayed with chemicals on out in public today. And I've been shot at with a dart gun, and I have a tooth infection. So basically, I'm not happy about it. And this Christian ministries are involved in this domestic terrorism program, this evil persecution program. You don't understand. Here's another person that what easiest way of feeling that mad is to realize nothing matters in a way. You don't understand. It's like you lack knowledge. So I actually understand mental physical health. So mental health is physical, which means if you have extreme brain inflammation, that lowers your impulse control inhibition and can make you go mad, understand? See? So a person sleep deprived, it could be because they sit and think about things. And people that are anxious, it could be, it's like, and I'm sick of this, I've seen this like Christian ministries where every problem, every tool they have is a hammer, so every problem is forced to become a nail. It's like, yeah, a lot of Christians out there are having anxiety now, it's just you're not resting the Lord enough or something like this. Okay? That is it possible that people can have anxiousness because they're choosing to watch negative news and think about bad things that might happen in the future, yes. But it's also people can be extremely niacinamide deficient and have issues, okay, that makes the body be anxious and have a lot of stress because they have physical issues going on. It's kind of like Alzheimer's. It'd be like if your grandma has Alzheimer's, I could go, well, my counsel is like, you're just lazy, you're not caring enough about things to remember them, okay? Or I could go, no, there's something physically going on with the person's brain that making them have this problem or feeling this way, and you understand. So anyway, yeah, so here's the point. I'm a Christian totally, I'm totally gang stalking, and I'm really upset. So I'm reeling right now mentally and physically from the toning. I don't have a problem to admit it. I'm really badly affected right now, ill affected by the toning, both psychologically and physically. First of all, I have a tooth infection that the program caused that is leading to extra brain inflammation, neuroinflammation, where I can feel it in my neck and in my head, okay? So I feel the tooth infection, the program, the Gangstalked program, got a dense poke a hole in my tooth. So that's one of the ways that I've been taught physically by the gang stalking program. And here's the thing that I want me to say, that gang stalk is real, but there's a lot of fake TS online. So they have fake websites, fake support groups, fake taught videos all over the internet that are working to discredit the topic of gang stalking, which is why you see all these fake TS talk about brain chip implants and micro assaults and brain reading machines and everything else, because they don't want you to hear the truth about gang stalk from a real TI. No one can speak the truth about it. So I'm not taught a video talk with gang stalking, and it's a secret persecution problem, it's tyranny, it's oppression. And being a Christian, that means I'm a persecuted Christian. And I've been told physically about that problem. And two ways that I'm feeling right now, constantly, is my tooth infection and my feeling my right leg from being told about the program physically. So the program has taught me physically. And part of the targeting too I get is cyber stalkers. A lot of the people that get sent to my channel to harass me online are cyber stalkers. And the little weak cowards that wouldn't talk shit in the room with me, understand? They wouldn't dare to fuck with me if they were here. But it's like they talk a little baby bitch boy cowards in my chat because they're not in the room, understand? So they risk losing their life, getting their throat slit, understand? But that's what they would be fearing if they're in the room. But I'm not threatening. I'm saying I do believe that the people that are harassing me and being abusive in the chat behind anonymity, like little skin bitch boy cowards, they'd be fearing that they're like, oh, if I talk to them in the flash with Mike in the room, I might get my throat slit. This might what they might think. Okay, I might get stabbed repeatedly until death. Yeah, so I'm a taught individual, taught with Gangstalked taught videos, and I have been for more than 10 years. And we had a cyber talks in the chat. So yeah, it's like a real tough on the internet. Yeah, so anyway, I'm a taught individual, taught with gang stalking, and it's not okay. I'm a Christian being persecuted, and yeah, I'm strong, understand? And it's like, oh, Mike, yeah, you can try it, you don't like that I'm stronger than you. So it's like, oh, but Mike, I'm not whining. Okay, try to paint me as weak because I'm upset about being abused and terrorized by satanic deep state fucking power elites. So yeah, I'm not happy about this. And do the Bible Church and Andy Woods has told me for the program. Domestic terrorism. Gangstalk is domestic terrorism. And there's atrocities committed by this program. And I get attacked physically by the program, which means anybody that ends up being in the room with me, a flying monkey, is a soldier working for a war effort in army that has attacked with weapons before. Understand? They try to murder me. Do you understand? And that really changes how I feel about that. Meaning anybody, I don't care if you get put up to stalk me in the supermarket, you're a person that shows that you're a part of an army working to target me physically. And just you showing up, it's like this person could be another one. These people are going to get sent to shoot me there with a dart gun. So if I don't like you, there's a reason, okay? So, and it's like silly, it's like you can stop a little disgusting the trolling in the chat, okay? Yeah, so I'm a persecuted Christian taught me, don't taught me Gangstalked taught me, I've been taught for more than a decade. And one of the ways that I've been taught physically is by the program getting a dentist to poke a hole in my tooth. So that's what, if you're a part of the Bible Church, and you're one of these people that know that it's like you've been put up to honk your horn as you drive past someone's house, or you know about Gangstalked and VR. The truth is that this is murder. It's like the Nazis to the Jews. They're working to attack my body, give me brain damage. They tried to murder me before. They sprayed me with chemicals and things like this. So today, when I was outside, I believe they had a car spraying with chemicals as they drove past me, which I talked about before is one of the ways that they can target me physically. I do believe that one of the cars that drove past me today very well could have sprayed chemicals on me, because I could feel like in my eyes, like right after the car passed, I saw, it's like if you get something on the eyes, you can see like things, floaters, understand? It's like right after the car drove past me, I started having like floaters, and now I have like red ball eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if they sprayed chemicals on me. That's one of the ways that people can target physically. They have cars record devices that can spray chemicals on it. So, anyway, I'm gonna finish up pretty soon. I'm a talking video. I might make another video, a short or something like this, getting out what I want to get out and say what I want said. But I suppose I'm not talking video. I'm talking gang stalking. I don't like it, and I'm not gonna stop speaking about it. I'm gonna keep speaking out, and bad things that happen might help get the word out more. Understand? So anyway. Stop yapping and playing tough in the chat, you disgusting cowards. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish up. I'm a Torah individual talking about gang stalking. A Christian Torah individual. I'm a Christian warrior, and I'm in a war. And a war has been waged on me. I've been targeted physically. I get targeted with chemical warfare. I've been shot in the leg with a dart gun, some kind of weapon. Okay, I have permanent damage there. And the program put up a dentist poke a hole in my tooth, and I'm feeling that right now. And it's affecting me negatively. I'm not happy about this. This program commits atrocities. And it shouldn't have to be like today, that first of all, it's like I went to buy whiskey because I got a tooth infection from the program. And that's why I felt like buying whiskey. Okay, I'm not recommending that to other people got a tooth infection. I got dental appointment booked. And then I had to spend like 3 hours to get rest and start my security system, all for nothing. All for nothing. It's like none of you little beta cowards will be talking shit to my side of the room, understand? Because you fear getting your throat slashed or stabbed in the heart repeatedly until death happen upon you. And you lift up your eyes being tormented in those flames of hell. Me, I don't have to fear death because I go to heaven one day, I understand. But the reason you're scared from cowards, you wouldn't be talking like this in the room. It's like you little barking, it's like a LARPing, being tough guys on the internet. Me, I'm not like that. I'm walking, talk the talk, see? When I was in the supermarket, they live on YouTube. I go, is there anybody who want to treat me like a boy toy? Okay, like people said on the chat, nobody walk up on me and go, yeah, bitch, let's go, okay? See, so I'm not just like a guy talking on the internet behind a keyboard like you being cowards. It's like, in the supermarket today, where there are gang stalkers work for the program, I was like, yeah, I've had cyber stalkers tell me that I'm the little toy of the gang stalkers, the cyber stalkers. The gang stalkers, the harassment, I'm the little toy. And I go, I'm nobody's prey. I'm nobody's toy, live in the supermarket with all perps in there, gang stalkers. I go, I'm nobody's prey. I'm nobody's toy, okay? And if there's somebody want to treat me like a toy, we'll see, okay? If any of these perps want to try to treat me like a boy or like a toy or something like this, a plaything, because that's what cyberstalkers program have been saying on my YouTube channel. I'm the plaything of the gang stalkers. I didn't feel like that's reality when I'm in the supermarket, okay? I went in there and said, I'm nobody's toy, nobody's plaything. And if somebody wants to prove that that's the truth, they can like do it. And then nobody did anything. So you all fucking talk. You all fucking talk. So you can take a little beta bitch, high sugar, bitch boy physiques and be like cowards. And most of you get slaughtered. I will kill you so easy. You wouldn't have a chance to make it out alive in my apartment if you wouldn't have decided to end your life, understand? You wouldn't have the chance. I don't care if you would have a gun on, you wouldn't be able to get it out and shoot me and stop my body fire or stab me, understand? Most of you wouldn't have a chance. If you're in the room with me, I would decide if you get to leave alive or not. If I would decide to pull a weapon and close the distance stab you, you'd be dead, understand? I don't care if you have a gun on you. I don't care if you have 6 knives and a gun. If you were in here with me and I decided to kill you, 99% certainty you would be dead. Okay? And I'm not threatening, I'm just saying this, like that's why you wouldn't be talking like this if you're in the room with me. That's why you talk like this online. Okay? Little pussies. How about you stand up straight with your shoulders down first? No, bitch. I do what I want. Look at this bitch. Look at this little pussy bitch beta. I know that you would love it if you would have this physique, but you don't, because you got bitch tits and a beer belly, and you're not with with a 6-pack. You're a low testosterone beta bitch boy. A scared little coward who's ugly and out of shape. Okay. Look at this shot. I'm not a chihuahua. Okay. That's who you are. Like little barking dogs. You just like all talk and bark online. Whereas I walk the walk and talk the talk, understand? I'm not a little chihuahua, okay? My bite is worse than my bark. Where typically I'm a kind of friendly person, but I'm very dangerous, understand? Which is why, do you understand? It's like I'm very dangerous to fuck with, and I'm very good at hurting people if I need to defend myself. And I'd be the worst nightmare of a bully if I decided to attack the bully. Meaning one of the worst people to have go after you. Like in the room, if this person want to hurt you, I'd be one of the most capable people to close the distance and cause serious damage to a bully if I wanted to. But I don't walk around acting tough and starting fights and stuff like this. I'm a friendly, kind person generally. And I just don't like being abused, understand? Yeah, so I'm gonna finish up. That's a better video. And I'm right now it's kind of reeling for physical damage from the targeting. I have a tooth infection, pain in my neck, and pressure in my head. And I also have a bad feeling in my right calf from being shot in the leg with a dart gun. And I went downtown today to buy whiskey because I have a tooth infection. And I arrived late, so I missed it. I gotta finish.